We are here at beautiful Park Hyatt in Dubai at the cabana, directly at the creek. In the background you will see through the fog the skyline of Dubai, and in front of the camera we have the assistant CEO Luis Cobo from Spain. Good morning, Luis Cobo.
Very good morning, Mr. Harald.
And thank you very much for your appreciated time for that interview.
It's a pleasure to have you with us in the Park Hyatt.
Great. Tell me, what does a guy, a very good manager from Spain, lead to Dubai?
Well, I mean, look at this beautiful property. We are sitting in Dubai Creek in a beautiful resort. We have an 18-hole golf course. We have a Park Hyatt. We have 11 restaurants. We've just introduced a great recreation platform where we have tennis courts, paddle tennis courts, the largest sports in the world at the moment and most fast growing, very much supported by the royal family of Dubai. So where else to be, really?
I 100% agree. Since more than 30 years I love Park Hyatt wherever I am in the world, but here in Dubai Creek it's a really special situation. I think it's one of the best properties in the world of Park Hyatt.
Yes, it's definitely one of our flagships of the company in Dubai. Last year we merged with the Dubai Golf. The Dubai Golf is a very established company in Dubai where they have 3 golf courses, and last year we did the merger between the 2 owning companies, and we added the golf course to the Park Hyatt, which gives a great facility to our in-house guests, where before they had to go to other golf courses around Dubai, and now you're just 3-minute step from your room into one of the most emblematic and legendary golf courses in the world, where we've hosted many championships with many famous golfers, including Tiger Woods. And also for tennis lovers, we just partnered with PBI, Peter Bush Academy, which is one of the most famous courses and schools in the world. We had the pleasure of having Roger Federer training with us the last 2 weeks ahead of his Australian Open. Unfortunately, due to his knee injury, he was not able to make it, but he was really complimentary about our resort.
As far as I know, he lives in Dubai, right?
He is a resident of Dubai, and he spends most of his time in Dubai in the winter with us. When it comes to culinary in the resort, you really have a fantastic variety of options. We've just introduced here in our beautiful lagoon Twiggy, which is a French Mediterranean al fresco dining, and it's run by the famous restaurateurs from Paris, La Cantine du Favor, and we've just opened the beach club. It's open for lunch and dinner. We're very fortunate to have the best brunch in Dubai, which is a Trattor brunch. We actually merged the 3 restaurants in one, and we do an experience for our guests that they can enjoy from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. You have a wide selection of seafood, oysters, caviar, and then it's a journey really. You can walk in the kitchens, and the chefs walk you through what they have been cooking, from lobsters to the best ribeyes. And then it finishes by a surprise room, which is just cheese and a selection of desserts. So we're really fortunate to actually be in Dubai with such a variety of restaurants. We have 11 altogether in the resort, from Spanish to Mediterranean to Thai. Our Thai kitchen is really the hangout of the Thai community in the resort, and also in Dubai we have all the ambassadors coming to enjoy Thai food, and all the celebrations of Thailand are done in Thai kitchen. So you must try it.
It's absolutely great. Your manager, sales manager, Leonie,
Yes.
did an excellent job. She reserved the table for us on something like a boat,
Yes.
and we had fish there with friends, and it was one of the best fish dishes I always had in my life. It's really great, and the view to the creek was also breathtaking. It's really great.
Correct.
There is one question. How did, I don't know if you can talk about it, how did COVID, the pandemic, infected or influenced your business?
Yes, I mean, probably COVID was one of the biggest hits for hospitality worldwide, I would say. The fortune with us in Dubai is how incredible the government overcame the pandemic. Uh, I would say it's from the measures the government implemented. We were one of the first countries as UAE to implement thermal cameras and mask wearing. From the very early start, the government implemented the mask in the entire properties, temperature checks, and also fast testing. So we closed the hotel for safety April 1st. Of course, airports were closed, and we decided to implement the stays in the villas, which I will actually speak later on about it. But we closed for 5 months the hotel, and then we reopened the hotel 1st of September. For us, affected very much, one is the staff. We obviously try to keep the majority of our staff, but a lot of staff we send back home to their home countries, and this is for safety and also for the well-being as well. We opened the hotel 1st of September, and the measures that we've implemented is quite remarkable. We partner with GBAC, which is a global biorisk program, and all the Hyatt properties were part of it, and the Park Hyatt was the first resort to be awarded with the GBAC certificate, which really certifies that Park Hyatt is ready to open to the public and to welcome international travelers. And cleanness was really our first priority when we reopened, and safety. So we implemented thermal cameras in the entrance of the hotel. So everybody that was welcome to the hotel was checked by our security department. If you entered any of the restaurants in the hotel, our hostess will actually do the temperature check. Of course, mask wearing. We don't allow anybody in the resorts to go from the room to the restaurant or to the beach without a mask. Of course, we give the comfort to the guests that are in the restaurant eating and in the beach to be free, because that's the main message that we actually send to all our guests, that Dubai is safe, and it is indeed. And guests, first of all, has to be very comfortable when they stay in the hotel. We have an online channel which is guest feedback, and we actually change the questions to our clientele, and instead of arrival experience, departure experience, which is very important, we focus on 3 measures. One is cleanness, how clean the guests feel our facilities are. The second one is safety, how safe do you feel in the resort, and how free can you go around the resort without being threatened or without feeling in a hospital. And the third is how safe the employees feel in the hotel, because it goes hand in hand. Guests has to be safe, but also employees have to be very safe in the environment, and that has been really great. And I will speak about how well the occupancy has worked in our favor, and what is the kind of markets we've actually attacked to do so well at the moment, and have such a strong quarter to start with in 2021.
I don't want to talk with the CEO of one of the leading hotel groups about politics, but what is interesting for me and also for our visitors, you come from Spain. Spain is a democracy in the European Union.
Correct.
And now you live in a not democracy, let's call it that way. Is there any difference for you?
Well, I think the vision of the ruler of Dubai is really remarkable. Everybody that lives in Dubai is very happy. Quality of life, number one, which everybody has. Number two is private insurance, which is very important for who will live here. You cannot work without an insurance, so that's really second. And third is we live in an environment that we have at the moment in the hotel 54 nationalities. So to gel and to bond with 54 nationalities, it's something remarkable. Who can work with 54 nationalities from Asia to Europe to Africa to the States? So we have all sort of beliefs, cultures, religions, and if you see it and you've experienced it yourself, we don't go here by religion, by politics, or everybody speaks the same language, and at the end of the day is be happy and give good service.
Thank you very much. I just see that also Leonie has arrived.
Yes, join me, Leonie.
She is the one who organized all that here for
Yes.
us. And she did a great job. And she told me yesterday you were booked off by 98 or 99%. Congratulations to that.
Hello.
Will you tell our 3 million visitors a little bit what you do here?
So I am the sales manager. I represent the Park Hyatt in the European market. So mostly in the German market or German-speaking community, such as Austria.
Great, that means you can also speak German.
I am German.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, dann darf ich Sie bitten, dass Sie unseren lieben Zuhörern, Zusehern in Deutsch, und Sie können gerne die Maske abnehmen, ein paar Worte über dieses herrliche Haus sagen.
Ja, also das Park Hyatt ist einer der wunderschönsten Hotels in Dubai, wie man auch hier sieht. Wir sind am Creek hier gelegen, haben eine wunderschöne Lagune. Alle Zimmer sind wunderschön mit Blick aufs Meer und Balkon, und das ist für Dubai sehr einzigartig. Ja, das ist Park Hyatt.
Wie lange sind Sie schon hier?
Seit 1,5 Jahren.
Und zufrieden?
Sehr, sehr zufrieden.
Auch mit der
Ja.
Lebensqualität, mit dem Einkommen?
Also
mit
in
allem?
Dubai ich bin in Dubai aufgewachsen.
Ah.
Ja, also ich
Ehrlich.
finde Dubai einfach tipptopp. Ich glaube nicht, dass ich in den nächsten Jahren zurück nach Europa oder Deutschland gehen werde. Dubai ist einfach eine sehr, sehr tolle Stadt. Und wir haben immer schönes Wetter.
Super.
What else do you want?
Ja. Dann zum Abschluss dieses Interviews an Sie beide noch eine Frage. Fangen wir mit Ihnen an. Was ist so der eine Tipp, den Sie unseren Zusehern geben würden, wenn Sie wissen, dass die für 2 Wochen nach Dubai kommen?
Auf jeden Fall hier in die Altstadt zu gehen. Wir sind 5 Minuten entfernt von der Old Town City. Das muss man auf jeden Fall machen. Ja, Malls gibt es überall und Burj Khalifa kann man auch einmal machen. Aber wenn man hier in der Altstadt spazieren geht, dann merkt man wirklich, wie Dubai vor 20, 30 Jahren war. Und das muss man auf jeden Fall machen.
Great.
Ja.
Leonie, vielen herzlichen Dank.
Danke.
Luis, back to you. The last word is with you. What is
Thank
the
you.
one tip that you would give our readers and visitors when they come to Dubai?
I would really encourage people to come to Dubai. A lot of people have a different idea about Dubai and the local community. Dubai is really diverse. You can come here for leisure, you can come here to do business, you can come here for sports. And the vision of the ruling family, it is endless. I mean, we are hosting the expo, unfortunately 1 year later, but we are hosting the expo, incredible pavilion where about 100 countries already has signed the actual pavilion. Spectacular architecture, service, technology, and then also from a recreation point of view and culinary, Dubai has the best restaurants. You can have the Koya, the Petite Maison, you can have Zuma. The highest standards of culinary are currently in Dubai, and hotels. The Jumeirah Group with the Burj Al Arab, the Four Seasons, the Mandarins, Hyatt, every single group is here, and it is a different step from the rest of the country. When you walk into the lobby, it is really a different league. And also it's a hub. You can actually come to Dubai for 5 days, and in 2 hours and a half you can be in India, you can be in the Maldives, you can be in the Seychelles, Asia. So it's really a hub for you to stop by and continue your journey into different countries.
Please do correct me. As far as I'm informed, the Dubai Expo will start in October.
October, that's
and
correct.
it will close when?
It's 6 months exhibition.
It means when we come in January again, we can see it.
Absolutely.
Great.
Yes.
Thanks for the interview. All the best for both of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.